What's going on, everybody? Yeah, man. This your boy Isaiah coming to you again from BucosLocker. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all the videos. Gee. Woo. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos. And if you feel like donating, feel free to donate. Donations are welcome, big or small, it don't matter. PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, BucosLocker. It's in the description box. Good God almighty. As my dad said, rest in peace, rest in heaven. God almighty no. Good God. Oh, I'm gonna let the chat room build up because this is about to be a real good video. I'm gonna tone it down. I'm gonna give y'all some logical points in today's loss. I'm not gonna be all crazy like some of y'all said. Oh, Isaiah, you're hopping back. No, watch. I got it. Oh man, I'm watching the Steelers game and the Chargers game. Devin Bush looked like he just had a scoop and score. Devin Bush. And we picked Devin White. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that alone. We'll get to that part. No, boy, we made some mistakes. But anyway, the Bucs lose 37-26 in London to the Carolina Panthers. This game was crazy. But there is some positives in this game. Like everything wasn't bad. But there were some pluses in the game. Everything ain't gonna be bad about this video. Okay. I want y'all to understand. I'm not gonna do that. So where should I start? The biggest thing that happened in the game. Wait a minute. All these people not liking the video. The live stream is about to be lit, and y'all need to like the video. Come on now. Don't do me like y'all been doing this since 2017. Y'all know the drill. Don't come in here and not like the video. And I'm almost to 1,000 subs. Stay tuned. 1,000 subs in a little over a month. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room joining in this live stream. Boy, Devin Bush. Oh, we got Devin White. Oh, Brian Burns, Josh Allen, Derwin James. Oh, my bad. Jason Light. Oh, Devin Bush with an interception. Why do we continue to miss on guys? Jesus, what is wrong with the organization? We don't identify talent for nothing. Anyway, let's get to the game. Devin Bush pick, scoop, and score, and our interception. Right now, he's way better than Devin White. Devin White has made no impact on the defense. The defense still trash. Good God Almighty! Damn, what is? Oh, I'm gonna leave that alone. So let's get to the game. So, Jameis Winston is the talk of today's YouTube live stream. This guy throws 5 interceptions. I can't defend that. The boy went, as the title say, hero ball. Oh my gosh, man. What is and then if it has did anybody watch the press conference after the game? He says the same stuff over and over and over again. For 5 years, we've been hearing this. It ain't changing, bruh. You are who you are. I ain't mad at you. Own it. That's the problem. You keep trying to convince the Bucs fans that you're not like that, but you are. I will respect you better, Jameis, if you own it. Own it. You're Brent Favre 2.0. You're a gunslinger. You can't help it. You want to try to win the games on your terms, not within the confines of the offense or the team. It's about you. You're selfish. It's time. I mean, even if you finish the season off halfway decent, move on. But we'll get to that. You know, the season's still there because the NFC has a lot of 3-3, 2-4 teams. So you got the Saints, the 49ers, the Seahawks, and the Vikings. They're pretty much the top 4 teams. And then everybody else 2-4, 3-3, whatever. But Jameis, man, what were you doing, bro? 6 turnovers, a couple fumbles, 5 interceptions. I don't. What were your head at, man? The first play of the game, you forced the ball to Mike Evans. First play of the game. That set the tone on your play for the rest of the evening. Now, granted, the O-line. Oh my gosh, bro. Even our backups is bad. This team has been constructed the wrong way. Unfortunately, folks, and this game is a macrocosm of what we saw. 7 turnovers, and we lost by 11 points. Now let that sink in. That's a positive. That's a positive. Think about it. When when have you seen any game that a team turns the ball over 7 times and only lose by 11? You usually get blown out by 30, 40 points. So the Bucs were playing. This is what it tells me. The problem is you have to overcome Jameis Winston. Now, for the last 4 weeks prior to this game, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions outside of the first game. And outside of this game, this is what Jameis Winston is. You got some high highs, and you got some low points with him. He's a hit or miss, hot and cold. He'll go good for about 3 or 4 weeks, and bang, there's the game. 3, 4, and 5 interceptions now. Did you know Jameis Winston is one of 5 quarterbacks, I believe, that threw for 400 yards, 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions? Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Drew Bledsoe, I think somebody else. It was crazy. He's a part of some weird stats, some good stats, and some what the hell is this? Overall, the game was straight doo-doo. And you could tell the game plan was good. It was poorly executed. I watched the game. Well, not all. I couldn't watch all of it. Whatever. I just skipped to the good parts. Let's just say that. The game plan was on point, but it was poorly executed. Jameis can't help it. He is who he is. This is year 5. He comes to the podium and says, I got to do better. I got to get better. I got to stop turning the ball. Jameis, you're contradicting yourself, man. You're contradicting yourself. It's a level of insanity. You're telling everybody, it's getting to the point, do we got to put you in a psycho ward? Some glasses or something? Like, I don't know, man. It's like You go from having 5 interceptions to 10. Think about that. We 6 games into the season. 10 interceptions. And the crazy part about it, he's not the top in the league in interceptions. Baker Mayfield. Let that sink in, folks. 6 games into the season, he got 10 INTs. That's embarrassing, bro. I keep saying this. We can't get out of our own way. And Jameis goes into this selfish mode. I don't understand him, man. I do understand him. And what's so interesting, this game reminded me of the Bengals game. Remember the Bengals game from last year? He threw 4 picks, and Dirk benched him. How interesting. Bruce Arians didn't bench him. He just left him in there. Y'all don't find that interesting? He left Jameis in there to figure it out, play through it. Now, Jameis Winston had some good moments and some bad moments. Now, I know this first part of this video is about Jameis because this is what everybody want to talk about. So I'm going to talk. Let's talk. 30 for 54, 400 yards, 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions. Weird. Just wait a minute. So Rams, Panthers, Saints, Giants game. No turnover, really. 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And then this game, boom. Like, now, history tells me that Jameis is going to play good from here on out because he did that against the Bengals and played pretty good after that. So maybe this is the game that we expected Jameis to have, like 1 or 2 of those. And he's had 2 already in 6 games. But Bruce Arians is very interesting. He put his cards, he put all his cards on the table behind Jameis. And you could tell Bruce Arians was pissed. He said he just got to throw the damn ball away. Trying to play hero ball, trying to play Superman. And it's almost like the interceptions comes from his competitiveness. He tries to will his team to win, and he hurts the team in return. And I don't think these interceptions mean any harm or he doing it on purpose. You get what I'm saying? He's trying to, hey, look, everybody, I am one of those quarterbacks. And he's not. He's a middle of the road quarterback. Tries to do too much. Can he start another 2 or 3 game, 4 game stretch with no interceptions or 1? Yes. He can do. Don't be surprised after the bye. He goes on a little, I don't turn the ball over for 3 or 4 games. You know, that one of those 10, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions type runs. Don't be surprised. That's him, hot and cold. This was the bad Jameis Winston. And that's the problem. It's what we don't need. These type of games. He's had 2 already. We got 10 games to go. And the surrounding pieces are not helping. Once again, running game, non-existent. The game was put on Jameis Winston back, and that is not his game. We were down. The Panthers really didn't do much. Christian McCaffrey, 22 carries, 31 yards. Nobody running the ball on us. Y'all make that clear. We get it, Tampa. Front 7, we get it. But stop the pass. Kyle Allen, undrafted, 20 for 32 for 227 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nothing to be crazy about, but efficient. It made some key throws. He had a 99-yard drive. Picked the Bucs secondary apart. Vernon Hargreaves, I told you, I'm done with you. I'm done. It's a wrap. You still can't tackle, still can't cover, and always complaining to the refs. He pushed me. He pushed me. He pushed. No, you can't cover. Carlton Davis, a step too slow, as usual. He's there, but he's our best corner. The team is not constructed to win games like this. And when the Bucs got rolling, we got rolling. Because the game plan started to come to fruition. Started out slow. And for the love of God, can Bruce stop with this Peyton Barber crap, man? Like, I don't know what he's trying to prove with the Peyton Barber thing. I guess he put all his cards on the table for Peyton Barber as well, like he did Jameis. Because he did it for Chris Godwin. As you can see, I told y'all, Chris Godwin is the #1 receiver. I'm not even going to get on Mike Evans right now because I'm working my way to him. But Peyton Barber in his Ronald Jones situation, it's weird. It's weird. It's ridiculous. It's no need to continue this Peyton Barber and Ronald Jones back and forth. Who's the running back? We all know who's the running back. Analytics show it. What is Bruce Arians trying to prove with Peyton Barber? 8 carries, 28 yards. Whoopie-doo. So are you telling me that the future running back is not on the team? Doing Ronald Jones a disservice is a bad deal. So why Ronald Jones can't get 22 carries? Ronald Jones got talent, man. He can catch, he can run, all that. But Bruce Arians, obviously not a big fan of Ronald Jones either, along with O.J. Howard, Cam Brate, Mike Evans. He's not a big fan of those guys. Those not his guys. It's not. I mean, it's easy to point out who Bruce Arians like and don't like. He says it. He tells you in subtle ways and certain words. You got to pay attention, folks. He's working with this team, this current team that's been constructed by his good friend, Jason Light. We'll get on him in a second. This chat is, you're right, J-Med. The chat is lit. But Kyle Allen, in moments, lit the Bucs secondary up. I'm looking at the stats. So the Panther receivers are not known for being game breakers or big-time receivers, but between DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, 11 catches for 143 yards and a touchdown. And he had a jet sweep as a touchdown as well. And we still got cornerback problems. Carlton Davis, Vernon Hargreaves. Didn't see too much of MJ Stewart, so they done phased them out on the low. I'll keep paying attention. They done phased them out on the low. They done phased MJ Stewart out, which is, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. That's one thing I'm happy about. MJ Stewart has been phased out by Sean Murphy Bunting. But we got to phase those cornerbacks out. I mean, we spent a lot of draft capital in the secondary and can't stop Teddy Bridgewater and Kyle Allen and Daniel Jones. Quarterbacks that's not even considered a top quarterback, top 20, top 17. We can't stop Daniel Jones, Kyle Allen, and Teddy Bridgewater. Definitely couldn't stop Jared Goff. For real, for real. We gave Jimmy Garoppolo problems. But a secondary can make the stops when needed. We have to trade for a couple guys in the second. We have to. If Bruce want to save this season, he needs to trade for a couple quarterbacks. I mean, a couple cornerbacks. He has to. He has no choice. If the Bucs want to win 8, 9, 10 games, you got to trade for a couple guys in the secondary. We need some veterans back there that know how to cover and know how to scheme. Kyle Allen? Come on, man. He didn't do much. We gave the man short field. Besides that 199-yard drive, the Panthers didn't do nothing. They didn't have to do anything. All he had to do is say, Jameis, waiting on you, Jameis. That's all they had to do. And that's what they did. They waited on Jameis. He'll throw us a pick. He'll turn the ball over. He had a couple red zone fumbles back to back. First play, he fumbled. They got it back. Second play, fumbled again. Like, bruh, you took points off the board. But back to this running back situation. Do we need to draft another running back? Because I don't think Bruce Arians liked neither of those guys. He giving Ronald Jones a chance. Wale, nope. Peyton Barber, nope. I mean, let's be real. He don't like none of the running backs. They're not David Johnson. He liked David Johnson. He liked those versatile backs that can run and catch. And none of these guys can do that. So the running back is not on his team, folks. These games tell you where we are as a team and how Bruce look at the team. Pay attention, folks. The game plan was there, poorly executed. The play calling wasn't bad. It was Jameis Winston, the running game, the O-line, the secondary. They're not the guys. They're not the guys that's fit for this no risk it, no biscuit system. Even in Arizona, Carson Palmer got sacked a lot. But enough of the quarterback and the running back. Let's talk about the receivers. Chris Godwin, my man. About to give me a Chris Godwin jersey. I got a Mike Evans jersey too, brand new one. I'm gonna unveil that at the Nashville game in Tennessee. And oh, by the way, Marcus Mariota, random, shouts out to Shotgun Suge, random Marcus Mariota got benched for Ryan Tannehill. I saw that coming. That's why they signed him. And guess who we play next? Tennessee Titans. Guess who's going to be starting? Ryan Tannehill. Is he going to shred us? Oh, my gosh. Don't tell me Ryan Tannehill finna light us up. Ryan Tannehill finna light us up. And Jameis Winston will be the starter. He got 2 weeks to fix this. The perfect time to fix this up and down Jameis Winston. This up and down, or this down defense. This horrible O-line. Got to make some trades. You got 2 weeks, Bruce. You got 2 weeks. You need to really evaluate where you at and where you want to be at the end of the season. You want to be 8-8? You want to be 9-7, 10-6? Make some trades, man. I'm going to be real. Make some trades. But I'm definitely right. I'm definitely about to get me a Chris Godwin jersey. I got a brand new Mike Evans jersey. Cold, too. Away jersey. I don't even know if I want to wear that, man. I'm going to have to send it back to NFL.com and get me a Chris Godwin. Because Chris Godwin ain't going nowhere. Man, I'm going to send it back for real. I'm going to get me a Chris Godwin jersey. I'm serious. I'm about to send the Mike Evans jersey back for real. It is what it is. Mike Evans, man, you dropped the perfectly thrown ball, deep ball. Hit you in your hands like a 70-yard bomb. You know, people complain about Jameis Winston throwing the deep ball. He actually been throwing a deep ball pretty good this year. Hit you in the hands and you bobbled it. Right before halftime, that could have gave us 14 points going into the halftime, despite all the bad play in the first half. We could have been down 17-14. That would have changed the game, Mike Evans. You missed a game-changing moment. We probably would have won that game if you would have caught that ball and scored. Whether it was field goal or touchdown, that should have been points on the board. You dropped it. Not only did you drop that ball, you dropped two other balls. You dropped basically 2 touchdowns and another catch, a key catch. When you get mad, Mike Evans, you get emotional. And I like you. I got your jersey. I'm a receiver, so I like receivers. But you disappoint me, Mike Evans. Mike Evans, 9 catches, 96 yards with 3 key drops. 2 touchdowns he dropped. You got to catch those. You are an all-pro receiver, Mike Evans. Catch the ball. If you want to be in the upper echelon of receivers, the top 5, top 7, catch the ball. You reverted back to the old Mike Evans. You make catches, but you have key drops. Can we move the ball? Yes. We can move the ball on any team. We have the weapons. Are they utilized correctly? No. Scotty Miller had 7 targets, 3 catches. Yikes. That's not efficient. Mike Evans had 17 targets, 9 catches. That's not even 50% of your targets you catching, bruh, and you had 3 drops. You checked out. You got emotional. You got mad. And then after the game, you want to say, you play like sugar, honey, iced tea. Yeah, you did. I don't care if you had 9 catches for 96 yards. Bruh, you had 17 targets. I would have had 9 catches for 96 yards. 17 targets. After you had 3 targets with no catches last week, Jameis Winston tried to force you the ball to stroke your ego, your diva ego, because your divaness is coming out. Mike Evans, that's not even you. Why you acting like a diva, like an Odell Beckham? Come on, fam. A Terrell Owens. Oh, I ain't get the catches. Frustrated all last week. All last week you frustrated because you ain't get no catches for the first time in your career. The next game, you get 17 targets. But I told y'all, Chris Godwin, 12 targets, 10 catches. One of Bruce Arians' guys. I keep saying this, folks. Mike Evans, O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate, Vernon Hargreaves. I'm telling y'all, do not be surprised once the season's over pretty much. If we lose 2 more games, don't be surprised we go get some picks and trade some of these guys. That's not Bruce Arians' guys. Think about this. 12 targets, 10 catches for 151 yards. Who's number? I told y'all, Chris Godwin is the new number 1 receiver. When are y'all going to accept that? He's more efficient. He's a better route runner, and he has actually better hands than Mike Evans. He's the best receiver on the team. Probably the best player on the team. Who else is better than Chris Godwin overall? In the comment section, who is the best player on the team right now? On the Bucs team, who is the best player? Offense or defense or special teams? Who is the best player? Be honest. Okay, Levante David, one of the top guys on the team. So Levante, Mike Evans, Levante, Chris the God, Levante, Shaq Barrett. He said best player Bobo. Okay, so Chris Godwin. I mean, Shaq Barrett, Chris Godwin. But what did Shaq Barrett do today? Nothing. Teams are scheming against him because they know you shut Shaq Barrett down. There's nothing there. There's no other player that can affect the defense or affect the game. Outside of Shaq Barrett and Villa, what do you got? The jury's still out on Devin White. Jordan Whitehead, he okay. But outside of those three guys, Shaq Barrett, Villa, and Jordan Whitehead, nah, man. There's no game-breaking defensive guy on the team or no worthy guy of keeping. Because everybody else, you can get rid of them. Be honest. Look at the rest of the team. The rest of the team you can get rid of. You can keep Villa, Devin White, Jordan Whitehead, and Shaq Barrett. The rest of them can go. To be honest with you, would y'all be mad? No. No. Y'all would not be mad if 85% of that defense is gone and replaced with new players. Think about it. We got to keep Devin White and Villa. Keep Shaq Barrett and keep Jordan White. He's serviceable. The rest of them can kick rocks, to be honest with you. And Trey Levante for a pick. Let's be honest. It's a 3-4 defense. We need D3-4 pass rushers. Like a Brian Burns, Josh Allen. Why did we pick up Robert Quinn? Oh, boy. Jesus. Everybody got better pass rushing D-lines than us. We don't have the pass rushing D lines up the middle. Ndamukong Suh is a shell of himself. He is. I mean, it's not a good constructed team, man. It's just not. Andrew Adams played today. Mike Edwards, I think he got hurt. Or he got benched. One of the two. I forgot what it was. Was Mike Edwards hurt or he was benched? Because Andrew Adams was out there, which was very interesting. Does anybody got a read on Mike Edwards? Was he hurt or he got benched? Because I didn't see him. Okay, he was hurt. I thought he was hurt. I wasn't too sure. I didn't see him, but my gosh, man. I'm just looking at this. Oh, Jordan Whitehead got hurt. And Edwards was hurt. So, okay, two safeties was hurt. But Chris Godwin's the new number one. I will don his jersey ASAP. I'm going to send the Mike Edwards back. I'm sorry. I just can't deal with that. I'm not gonna keep supporting the guy that's too damn emotional on the field and want the ball, and then when the ball in key moments come to you, you drop them. 3 key drops, 2 touchdowns, 2 huge touchdowns. You dropped. And the sad part about the Bucs, we got talent. We got talent. It's just that scheme don't fit the talent. No scheme fit the defense of players that we got. They don't mesh together. Let's be honest. Kyle Allen does this, no picks. He has 9 touchdowns, no picks in 5 games. They 5-0. I mean, come on, man. I'm sorry, 4-0. Come on, man. Our scheme don't complement the players. The players don't complement the scheme. We're playing a 3-4 with Carlton Nassib as the outside linebacker. Okay, no. What happened to Devontae Bond? I thought he was going to do something. Look at the cornerbacks. Look at the secondary. Not good. Jamel Dean, where you at, bro? We need you out there. Replace. I believe after the bye, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna say this. There's a high probability that Vernon Hargreaves will be benched come the Tennessee Titans. He shouldn't be starting no more. Maybe they'll slide him into the slot, but I just don't see him starting anymore. I think Bruce had enough, gave him one more game. He called the secondary soft. He started with MJ Stewart. He's phasing him out. I'm telling y'all, do not be surprised Vernon Hargreaves is in the slot or benched. He's going to leave Carlton Davis out there because Bruce believes he's our best corner. He is until Dean comes back and Murphy Bunting gets his reps. And Carlton Davis is not nothing to be jumping for joy about. I mean, let's be honest. Going down the receiver list, and I'll get on defense in a little bit, but Cameron Brate, 4 targets, 2 catches, 47 yards, and a nice touchdown. O.J. Howard, 4 targets, 2 catches for 35 yards. He had a catch at the beginning of the game, nice little screenplay, and after that, it was a 30-yard catch. First catch of the game for him, 30 yards. And after that, for the rest of the game, 1 catch, 5 yards. It is time to trade O.J. Howard. We are paying Cameron Brate a lot of money. Let's just go ahead. Jason, you made a mistake. You should have got Derwin James. I am officially going to put it out there. Derwin James should have been the pick. Or Minka Fitzpatrick. Folks, O.J. Howard is not Bruce Arians' guy. Just not. He's been in the doghouse since week 1. And ever since then, he has been irrelevant. All the talent, irrelevant. He reminds me of Eric Ebron. Remember him? Detroit tight end that was highly coveted in the draft and got picked. And the Lions was like, gave him opportunities, gave him a couple years to get it figured out. And they got rid of him. The same thing is going to happen to O.J. Howard. Trade him while we got value in him. He's younger. He's cheaper. He needs to be traded during the bye. These next 2 weeks, he needs to be traded. And I'm telling y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this here on BucosLocker. When he get traded, for all y'all talking about, oh, no, you know what I'm saying? We should have got Dalvin Cook. We should have got Dalvin Cook. Yes, I'm sorry. It was the wrong draft. We should have got Dalvin Cook. Right there. Dalvin Cook sitting right there. No. O.J. Howard. Oh, what? I'm sorry, folks. He don't fit the offense. He's not Bruce Arians guy. It's easy to point this out, folks. We got some tradable assets. And I know y'all probably like, man, we only 2-4. But the trade deadline is coming up in a few weeks. We got some assets. I'm telling y'all, we can rebuild on the fly. We can get a couple compulsory picks in the 3rd round with Bradley Pinion and Rashad Perriman. Rashad, cut them, get some comp picks in the 3rd, 4th round. Boom. We got some assets to trade. O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate, Mike Evans. And I know y'all don't like this. Y'all don't agree with it. But I'm just keeping it real. As the team is constructed, it's not going to work with the scheme. We need help on defense. That is the high priority. Has anybody been paying attention to John Lynch, the GM of the San Francisco 49ers? The Bucs did not choose to hire him as a GM. What did John Lynch do? Invest in the D-line. You see the San Francisco D-line? You can't do nothing with them 5 or 4 first-round picks and D4. You can't do nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You're not running the ball. You ain't got time to pass the ball. Nope, not doing it. John Lynch is a better GM than Jason Light. He started from the trenches. Got a game manager in Jimmy Garoppolo. Let the defense take care of that. Picked up Quan Fred Warner, the other linebacker, and got some good secondary guys, long and fast. John Lynch. What did the Bucs organization do? We had Sean McVay. We had John Lynch. Go get Rondé Barber or Derek Brooks, please. I'm sorry. Sheldon Quarles, no. Go get the guys. Put Warren Sapp as a D-line coach. Go get the guys that can play defense to coach this team. See, Jason Light, here's a problem with Jason Light and these guys on the team. And if you look at the Panthers game, the guys that he's picked, that he put his cards on the table, O.J. Howard, first round. It was a reach. Let's be honest. It was a reach. Jameis Winston. We needed a quarterback. Passing league. He drafts a middle linebacker and a nose tackle. Drafts a bunch of guys in the second and third round in the secondary that hasn't panned out. And he picked up Vernon and Hargraves in the first round. And he got an extension. And this game should tell y'all, how does he deserve an extension? What has he done to deserve an extension? He doesn't deserve that. So the reason we got Bruce Arians because of Jason Light. Come on, man. This game, look at the game. Look at this game. Jameis Winston, O.J. Howard. Donovan Smith. Bobo Wilson. Peyton Barber. Ronald Jones. I mean, it's not constructed correctly. This game tells you everything about our roster. We can't play a complete game in all three phases. And it was so interesting. Matt Gay made a 54-yard field goal. He might have hit on that one. Matt Gay might be the kicker moving forward. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Matt Gay has been doing his thing. Shouts out to Matt Gay, one of the positives on the team. Ever since that Giants game, we should be 3-3 right now, but it is what it is. But Matt Gay been doing all right. I mean, he missed that field goal, that chip shot, but outside of that, it's been pretty good. We just don't have enough talent, folks. We got talent, but not enough. Especially on the O-line, D-line. Outside of Ali Marpet and Villa and Shaq Barrett, I'm talking about the trenches. This game tells you the O-line was horrible. Even Ali Marpet got beat a few times, but he's still our best O-lineman. And when a left guard is your best O-lineman, it's not good. When your second best O-lineman is Ryan Jensen, who has been playing pretty well, him and Ali Marpet and Alex Kappa, that trio plays pretty well together. But those tackles are horrible. They gave Donovan Smith $44 million and didn't deserve it. Another bad move by Jason Light. You can tell he wants to resign the guys that he drafted. Jameis, Donovan Smith. He wants to keep OJ, Cam Brate. No, man. No, man. No. Come on, man. This game, look at the game. Chris McCaffrey had 22 carries for 31 yards. Shut him down. We still lose. The best player on the team had, peep this, 22 carries, 31 yards. 4 catches, 26 yards. So in total, he had 26 touches for 57 yards. We shut down the best player and still lose by 11. The Panthers had 17 points off of turnovers. Think about it, folks. We had 7. They only had 17. So the game plan was there. Think about this. If Jameis Winston don't turn the ball over and throw 5 interceptions, we easily win this game. The Panthers didn't do nothing. They had short fields. Come on, man. Jameis Winston gave him the game. And Kyle Allen had a couple moments here and there. But they basically won the game because they had a short field to work with. Come on, man. Outside of the 99-yard drive, 99 of their total yards came on one drive. I told y'all, folks, this is a real YouTube channel for the Bucs. I keep it real. I dissect things. Outside of that 99-yard drive, which was utterly disgusting from the secondary, Curtis Samuel and DJ Moore, really? They're not even like that. But we make them look good every time. Greg Olsen, 4 catches, 52 yards. It wasn't too much of a factor, but God, he had key catches. They were more efficient. And they basically won the game based on giving them, or Jameis giving them, not us, but Jameis giving them a short field to work with. Outside of that 99-yard drop. Okay, let me break it down for y'all. I'm going to give y'all the team stats. Team stats. They had a 99-yard drive. They had 268 yards of total offense. 99 of those came on one drive. 7 turnovers. They beat us by 11 points. Even Carolina, some of the Carolina Panthers was like, damn, we still got some things to work on. 5 picks, and they beat us by 11 points, and we was almost still in the game. If Jameis wouldn't have threw that last-minute interception at the end, it could have been 37-29 or 37-33 with 7 turnovers. The game plan was constructed correctly, and Jameis Winston went full retard. He tried to play hero ball. He went full retard. We had a chance, but this other gentleman, Bobo, made a boo-boo. Bobo Wilson, we had momentum. We had 18 points, and the Panthers had, I think, like 20. Damn, the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Chargers bad. Anyway, and Bobo muffed the punt. We had momentum, clearly. Had momentum. Moving the ball, had momentum. And Bobo Wilson muffed the punt. And they asked Bruce Arians about what's up with the special teams. The punt return is basically trash. Bruce Arians said we can't find no, in a paraphrasing, Bruce Arians basically said we don't have nobody better than Bobo to take the position. In other words, Bobo, you on the verge of being cut if they find somebody that can do punt returns, because you're not good. You had enough time on the team. You haven't produced anything. Bro, you muffed the punt in the key moment. Really, dude? Come on, fam. Come on now. Now, we got over 100 people in the chat room. The chat room is lit. And my likes don't match the number of people in the chat room. One of the best chat rooms on YouTube when it comes to football. Come on, man. Y'all tripping. All these people in the chat room, over 100, all through this thing. Shouts out to all the 100+ people in the chat room lighting it up tonight. Matter of fact, 100-some people, and I got about 800 and something subscribers. This should be 1,000 subscribers tonight. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers tonight. Let's go. We got 100 people in the chat room, and they're just growing by the minute. Before you know it, we're going to have 200 large in the chat room. Subscribe to the channel. Like the live stream. We are here. But back to Bobo that made a boo-boo that turned out to be doo-doo. Momentum. The game plan starting to form and come together, and Bobo muff a punt. Dog, what are you doing? Enough with you, Bobo Wilson. You've been a boo-boo. You gotta go. We can find somebody who can return punts better than you, bro. 3.3 yards. Bobo, you gotta go. 3.3 yards on punt returns. Come on, man. One of the worst special teams in the NFL. One of the worst kickoff and punt return teams in the NFL. Let that sink in, folks. Horrible. We can't do better than Bobo Wilson. Bruce Arians basically said, and one thing I like about Bruce, he's a straight shooter. The man said, in a nutshell, he sucks. We just ain't got nobody better than him. Called Jameis Winston out, trying to play hero ball, trying to be Superman, throw the damn ball away. Called the defensive secondary soft. Somebody said something about Keith Armstrong, about how horrible he is as a special team coach. Oh, it shows. There was a segment in the game. The punt return team had 3 false starts. When have you ever seen that? Keith Armstrong, you gotta go. See, if Bruce keeping it real with his players, keep it real with your coaching staff. Keith Armstrong is trash as a special team coach. 3 straight false starts. Really, dude? Keith Armstrong. Fam. Come on, fam. Let's be real. Keith Armstrong gotta go. And Todd Bowles, man, fam. You supposed to bring the defense back. We look like Greg Schiano defense. Stop the run, but can't stop the pass. Oh, let's stop the run. It's a passing lead, Todd Bowles, Bruce Arians. Y'all know that. No risking, no biscuit. That's what everybody doing outside of the 49ers, the Bills, the Ravens. You know, they got pass plays. You're right. I wouldn't. Hey, I'm telling you right now, if Andrew Luck want to come back, if Bruce can convince him, see you, Jameis. Go get Andrew Luck. I'm gonna be. Hey, I seen that. If he decides to play again, hey, that would be that would be fire. If Andrew Luck said, "I'll come back," and looks at Bruce, be like, "What's up?" I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But there's some quarterbacks coming out. The season is not over yet. If Jameis Winston comes back and has one of those runs of 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for the next 6 weeks, would y'all be mad? If Jameis Winston was to go do this 13 touchdown, 2-3 interception, 4-week run, would y'all be mad? And we win a few games and we get to 4-4. We get to 4-4. I mean, 5-4. For the next 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, we go 5-4, 6-4. He goes on this run of no interceptions. If we win 3 in a row and we go 5-4, what would y'all do? What would y'all say? Yeah, see, he'll do that for 3 weeks and boom, bad game, and then the season over with. Oh, they don't want me as a GM. I'm gonna tell you right now, or a player personnel or a scout. Well, I would be on Jason like man, cut Vernon Hargraves, trade OJ. Bruh, I don't play. I've been watching this team for a long time, especially this current setup since 2014-15. It's not a good constructed team. It's just not. It's just not. It's not good, man. It's just not. Missed on some good players. Drafted some players that we shouldn't have drafted. We overdraft a lot of players on the team. If Jameis Winston finished the season with 4,400 or 4,300 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions, and we 8-8. If we go 8-8, what do? Because this game right here doesn't scream 8-8. This game right here, even no, we can't get out of our own way. Whether it's 1 week is the O line, 1 week is no running game. No, 1 week is Jameis Winston. The next week is Jameis Winston. Then it's drop balls by Mike Evans. Then it's a secondary playing bad. Then the special teams can't get right. Dog, when can we play a full game, all 3 phases? When? This was the perfect game to do that. The game plan was there. I mean, I watched the game. I watched the key moments of the game. The game plan was perfectly set up for the Bucs to easily win this game. Can't do it. We're so used to shooting ourselves on our own foot. This time it was Jameis. Last game was the O-line can't block. And this game, the O-line can't block. So you mean to tell me Alex Kappa and DeMar Dodson get injured, and wait a minute. Well, they wasn't injured last game when we gave up 6 sacks. So this game we gave up 7 sacks. So there's no real difference in who we put in that O-line. It's the scheme, folks. It don't fit the personnel. Oh, let's be real. If Jameis Winston goes 8-8, franchise. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. Because Jason Light, he can't. If he conceives the Jameis Winston pick is a bad pick and he's gone, Jason Light's out of there, bro. He's out. He will franchise Jameis Winston if we go 7-9, 8-8, 9-7. Let's be real. I'm giving y'all the facts, folks. Jason Light job is on the line. He know it. That's why he got to hold on. That's why Jameis Winston did not get benched. Bruce Arians, Jason Light put their cards all in. I'm all in. If anybody a good poker player, is anybody a good poker player? They all in. Forget the turn card. Who's a good poker player? Who can play poker? The first turn, they went all in, blind. If they give up on Jameis Winston, it's a slap in our face because they convinced us he's the guy. Jason Light went all in. Bruce Arians was bought to bring Jameis Winston talent to another level. And don't get me wrong, the dude got talent, but he is inconsistent, and we can't do that. Just can't do it. We on our way to another top 10 pick. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's a top 5 pick, it will be a quarterback. Tua Tagovailoa or Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Jake Fromm. I'm telling y'all right now, if we are in the top 5, it will be a quarterback. Yes. Because that means Jameis Winston basically went full retard for the rest of the season. Now, this is a make or break game against the Titans. Now, I know this was a must-win game, right? Right. We got that. We lost. The Titan game is our season. If we lose this game, we go to 2-5. We got two weeks to get healthy and get right and prepare for the Titans. They just benched Marcus Mariota, and they can't go back to Marcus Mariota. The Bucs not going to do that to Jameis Winston because they heavily invested. Jacob Eason is pretty good. They are heavily invested into Jameis Winston. We don't have a Ryan Tannehill sitting in the back. Blaine Gabbert, no, they're not putting him out there. Jameis Winston is better than Blaine Gabbert, and Ryan Griffin is who he is. So here's the difference between Bruce and Dork. If this was Dork Cutter, Jameis Winston would have been benched. Oh, Grislow made a good point. When Jameis Winston throws no picks, a winning percentage of 480, not even a 500 team with no picks. I told y'all. I seen that, Grislow. Shouts out to Grislow. I seen that. I looked it up myself. I'm glad I was going to get to that point down the road. No picks. We're not even a 500 team. So we can bash Jameis, but the team, I keep telling y'all, the team is not constructed correctly. We can blame Jameis all day. Have you seen the O-line? Have you seen the run game? Have you seen the secondary? Have you seen the pass rush outside of Shaq Barrett? No, we're just not a good team. We're just not a good team, period. You want to know why Jameis' record is a 480.480? Defense. Think about this. No interceptions. We're not even a 500 team. This is why Bruce and Jason is running with Jameis, because they see these analytics and statistics of Jameis. Certain analytics and next generation stats got Jameis as a top 10 quarterback. Then there's other stats that have him, what the hell? Then there's team stats. When he don't throw an interception, we're still below 500. It's a bad team, folks. I understand y'all mad at Jameis, but damn, it's a bad team. The defense has been terrible. In Charles Barkley voice, terrible, 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 terrible. No picks, and we are still not a 500 winning team. And I know we got talent, not in the right positions. O-line, D-line, secondary. Do you think Jameis would have to do so much if we had a better defense? What difference has Todd Bowles made on the defense? Look at this game. Has Todd Bowles made a difference with this defense? Still can't stop the pass. Can't stop the pass when it's needed. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. You know how many times I've seen that in this game? Like, come on, fam. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 9. Make the tackle. Cover the guy. The guys are always open. And after 6 games, Todd Bowles hasn't made a big difference. I mean, yeah, we can stop the run, but it's a passing league. It's a passing league, folks. I don't care about the run. I don't care about stopping the run. It's a passing league for the 1,000th time. If we got to draft 4 more guys in the secondary next year, go ahead. I ain't going to be mad at you. Well, no. O-line, D-line. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd round. Whether it's 2 O-linemen or 2 D-linemen and an O-lineman. First 3 picks. 2 O-linemen, 1 D-lineman, 2 D-linemen, 1 O-line. Got to. And make some trades. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I get it, Rivera. Whatever scheme it is, offense or defense. See, look, come on, guys. I know y'all mad at Jameis. I'm mad at Jameis. But stop focusing on one guy. It's the team. It's not constructed correctly. How many times I'm going to tell y'all swashbucklers and pirates and sea bandits? It's not just one guy. It's the team. It's not constructed correctly. Whatever scheme it is, it won't work. It's the players. Y'all keep focusing on one guy. Yes, Jameis Winston is a problem. We get that. But let's stop focusing on one part. It's every week. It's always 2 out of 3 is bad. The Rams game, Jameis Winston had to 55 points. Well, Ndamukong Suh got a scoop and score, but 48 points. So outside of the Ndamukong Suh scoop and score at the end, Jameis Winston had to will the offense to 48 points. The Rams scored 40. Yeah, we still win the game without the scoop and score, but 48 points, and we still struggling. The defense is horrible. Outside of Shaq Barrett and Levante David, Devin White, the jury's still out. It ain't looking good right now because Devin Bush is balling. Wish you would have had Derwin James and Micah Fitzpatrick and Jesse Bates and Justin Reed and Dante Jackson and Greedy Williams. We had a chance to get all those guys, and we just didn't do it. Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, Eddie Jackson. Oh my gosh. Ronnie Harrison. Like, why did we pass up on known good players in college for guys that like Carlton Davis? Who? MJ? What? Jordan White? What? Oh my gosh. Jesus. I know, folks. I'm a lot more calm. I know a lot of y'all like, damn, Isaiah, why you not going hard? No, we didn't trade for Khalil Mack. We didn't trade for Larry Tunsil, Trent Williams, Patrick Peterson, Jalen Ramsey. Like, come on, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, Bruce. I got my fingers crossed. I hope this no risk it, no biscuit. It as of right now, or Jadeveon Clowney, we didn't trade for him. Let me ask y'all the question: is this no risk it, no biscuit philosophy outdated? Tell me, folks, in the chat room. He has a philosophy: no risk, no biscuit. Is it outdated? I mean, it worked in Arizona a couple years ago, but can it work now? The way this team is constructed, can it work now in today's NFL with the D lineman running 4.4s and 4.5s? He wants to push the ball down the field. You want to push the ball down the field, you need to have an O-line, especially left and right tackle. You can do okay with okay guards and center. No risk it, no biscuit. With that O-line, I told y'all, I get it. Jameis Winston is a problem. I know. Trust me. I defended him for a long time, but he's a problem. I know. I play football. I get it. I watch football all the time. I could talk about the other 31 teams easily. I can break them down. I watch every game. I get it. Concepts, coverage, route trees, defensive schemes. I get it. I do this. I just don't go too in depth because I'm not that type of channel. I talk about my team only. I had a chat on a plane today with a guy that's a Detroit Lions fan, and I was talking to him about his team. I do this. I'm telling y'all, I do this. I just don't do all the green screen and the replay and the film room stuff. I don't do all that. Nah. I can break it down. I don't do all that. I don't need to do all that. I know what I'm seeing. I know James Winston's a problem. He's a really good quarterback at times. He's a really bad quarterback at times. Analytics show it. I'm IT. Trust me, I'm a numbers guy. I see it. Really good, really bad. Here's another interesting thing about Jameis. He reached 100 touchdowns before he hit 25. Only a few has done that in NFL history. Another one of those. What the hell? He reached 100 touchdowns before he turned 25. Not that many quarterbacks did that. And can anybody look up the other quarterbacks that reached 100 touchdowns before 25? I seen it today. I saw it. I was like, what? Another one of those. What in the world? Jameis Winston with another one of these weird stats that puts him up there with the elites or, quarterbacks. Like, what the hell? I'm telling you, Jameis Winston is weird. He is an enigma as a quarterback. And NFL know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody know he good. And everybody know he bad. He'll give you 3 good games and then 2 bad games in a row. Oh, I said it already. He's a Brent Favre. He's a Brent Favre 2.0. The question is, do you want to deal with it? Think about it. When Jameis had his little run at the end of last year and this year, no interceptions, really not turning the ball over, people was like, okay. Even the analyst was like, Jameis is a top 10 quarterback. They know he got talent. The almost cussed. He's just so damn inconsistent. Yep. Mike Ricks. You hit it on the head. The first play of the game after last week's game, when Mike Evans getting no catches, the first play of the game, right to Mike Evans in double coverage. It was plain to see where the ball was going at. No running play, no quick little screen pass. Nope. Forced up on Mike Evans. The man had 17 targets. Dog, what in the hell? Mike Evans had 17 targets. Fam, that is not a part of the scheme. Jameis Winston is the most interesting quarterback. He's the most interesting and hard quarterback to figure out. This man got 87 turnovers since 2015. Peyton Manning had the problem. Brent Favre had this problem. Turnover machines, man. Oh, I told people Winston's better than Mariota. They thought Mariota was really like that. The difference between, this is why I told people, I want to talk about this real quick. People say, oh, Mariota don't turn the ball over. The reason why he don't turn the ball over, he don't take risk. Jameis Winston is one of the top quarterbacks as far as yards per play per air and per catch, passing yards per attempt, tight window throws, down the field throws. Marcus Mariota don't do that. That's why he ain't got no damn interceptions, because he don't take risks. He's a dink and dunk. Come on, man. NFL know it. These guys not finna keep saying Jameis Winston is one of the most talented quarterbacks. They know football way more than me. Played the game. Everybody knows Jameis Winston was better than Mariota. Come on, man. It's not a rocket scientist. He got benched after throwing 2 picks. They had no faith in him. The man don't take risk. And Mariota got a better O-line and a better running game and a better defense than Jameis Winston. You see what Jameis Winston working with? If you compare the two, look at the two. Titans got a better defense than the Bucs, a better running game than the Bucs, a better O-line with Lewan and Conklin. Come on, man. It's not a no-brainer. Jameis Winston is obviously better than Mariota, period. Come on, man. Whatever. Mariota is done. Ryan Tannehill is fan to be the starter for the rest of the season. I called it for the season started too. The difference between the Bucs and the Titans is defense and running game. Derrick Henry, O-line can smash mouth run the ball. Titans secondary, way better than the Bucs secondary. Logan Ryan, Adoree Jackson, Malcolm Butler, Kevin Bernard, Jarrell Casey. You got a better defense than the Bucs. If you give Jameis Winston that defense, he wouldn't have to play hero ball. This is why I'm so disappointed in Mariota. The team was constructed around him perfectly. He screwed it up. You see the team around Jameis Winston? They went offensive heavy. Disregarded the defense. It shows. Jameis Winston has a problem up here. It's inconsistent up here. He is mentally playing two guys. You got the good Jameis and the bad Jameis. And every year we get a couple games of good Jameis and then a couple games of bad. With Mariota, he just trash. He's had 2 seasons with more interceptions than touchdowns. Folks, before I end this video, you have to, where did Jameis Winston get these habits from, right? So in Florida State, Jimbo Fisher pushed the ball down the field. These NFL habits he's gotten from Dort Cutter. Push the ball down the field. You don't see Jameis Winston checking the ball down much. You want to know why? Because he has a big arm. One of the best arms in the NFL. When he on, everybody know it. And what's the most interesting thing about Jameis now, and there's no risk it, no biscuit, it is telling him not to scramble. Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich, who was not a scrambling quarterback, are telling him, do not scramble. Jameis Winston not scrambling has hurt him in the pocket because there's been a couple sacks today. He had time and a lane to run. He did not run. The Panthers didn't do really much anything outside of one drive. The rest of their points came off of turnovers, man. Short fields. 7 turnovers. 17 points. 37 minus 17, 20. We win the game 26-20 with 3 and 3. Don't y'all see that? Remember when we was kids and you always had that kid out there playing football that he plays so hard, but he just don't get it? That's Jameis Winston in a few games every year. He's like, Jameis, you play so hard. I get it. You want to win. You try so hard, but what are you doing, bro? Sit down. These next 2 weeks going to tell me a lot about where Bruce Arians is as a coach and where Jameis Winston. Yes, he had a bad game. He had a game. First game was really bad. And the 6th game, we as a team, as a fans, we finna find out how good Bruce Arians really is. Can you say a struggling quarterback after one game, after he had, 4 good weeks, and then he has a really bad game. He had a really big game number 1, and a bad game number 6. And in between, he played pretty well. Bruce, we're finna find out, is this league too fast for you? Because you got a bye week. You got 2 weeks to implement a game plan against a struggling Titans team with quarterback issues. We finna find out what Bruce Arians was brought back for. Now, a couple of Arizona Cardinal fans told me it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get the Bruce system down. Well, this is week 6. Cardinals fans, what do you think? Do you see progress? The no risk it, no biscuit? I do, but it's inconsistent. So I'm expecting in week 8, get over the hump, get right, and move forward and get on this running streak. Because if we lose this game, folks, 2-5. Ain't no coming back from that. The Panthers and the Saints got backup quarterbacks winning, playing team ball, managing the game. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting Jameis Winston to be a game manager starting against the Titans. He threw the ball 54 times, a recipe for disaster. Anytime Jameis Winston has that many attempts, he has a lot of interceptions. Go back and do your research. When Jameis Winston throws the ball 35 or more times, he's bound to throw 2 or 3 interceptions or more. When he throws the ball under 30 times, efficient, and has a running game to support him, that way he don't feel like he got to do what he did today. It's a lot better quarterback when he has balance. And for goodness sake, somebody brought it up earlier. He's been sacked 25 times in 3 games. The last 3 games, 25 times. Rams, Saints, Panthers. All with front sevens that can rush the passer. No, he could be a game manager. Toy Calvin, I'm going to call you out. If you don't believe he could be a game manager, go back last season, week 10 to week 16. What was he? 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Game manager. He got it in him. I think Bruce Arians finna tear off in his ass, though. Oh, Jameis Winston throwing the ball that many times is over. It's over. He's not throwing the ball 54 more times. I guarantee you, if he throws the ball more than 40 times moving forward, we're done. He is not the quarterback that you want throwing the ball over 35, 40 times. No, that's not him because he's going to throw an interception. No, he's done throwing the ball 54 times. Trust me. Oh, yeah. S.K. Simmons, yes. The 32nd pass defense. Now, we will go up because Kyle Allen only had 227 passing yards. So we'll go up from 32 to maybe like 28. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But if he throws the ball 25 to 30 times, I know I was getting to that point, Stella. 25 to 30 times, we good. With a balanced running game. When we don't have a running game, 14 carries for 42 yards. You put the onus on Jameis in a Bruce Arians offense? Nah, man. Daniel Jones. Teddy Bridgewater. Now Kyle Allen. A rookie and 2 backups beat us. Oh my gosh. This secondary is ridiculous, man. I'm telling y'all, folks, can't win games when you're throwing the ball 55 times. You're bound to throw interceptions. Ask Jared Goff, Carson Wentz. I mean, come on, man. I'm gonna end this video in the next couple of minutes in summary of the Panthers game. Folks, we still need help in the secondary. We still need another pass rusher. Will JPP be back for the Titans game? JPP should be back in a couple weeks, right? Week 8, right? JPP coming back in week 8, right? JPP, Shaq Barrett. Shaq Barrett should be healthy. That's a nice little outside pass rushing tandem, which means Carl Nassib will go to the backup role where he belongs. He belongs as the backup, Carl Nassib. But having JPP out there for about 20, 30 plays is good for Shaq Barrett because teams have scheme for Shaq Barrett. Shaq Barrett, I know people say, oh, he's done cooled down. Well, the reason why he's cooled down is because teams are scheming their blocking, to him because they don't believe Sue is good enough anymore. And Villa is just a run stuffer that has a little bit of pass rush. And they know Carl Nassib can't beat one-on-one. So you can shift doubles and chips on Shaq Barrett. That's why he hasn't got any sacks for the last 2 games because nobody else stepped up. But we could have had Josh Allen, Brian Burns. Huh? Oh, no. I mean, they were sitting right there. Josh Allen, Brian Burns. Nah. Devin White. Okay. Listen, I do this, folks. It's a passing league. I'm going to keep saying it. We got to get pass rushers and guys that can cover. Period. I don't give a damn about no middle linebacker. Period. How many years our pass defense is going to be in the bottom half? Lower 20s, 30s. Come on, man. Of course, I was happy about the Devin White pick. But was I over his joy? Like, come on, man. Remember, when the season plays out, as these picks play out, as you watch these guys play, it was very obvious that we should have got Josh Allen, Ed Oliver, or Brian Burns. Like, come on, man. I like Devin White. He's not a bad player, but how much of an impact he gonna have on a game? How much impact he had on this game? He got stiff armed by Christian McCaffrey. Welcome to the NFL, Devin White. By the way, you got stiff armed by Christian McCaffrey. Welcome to the NFL. You can't arm tackle, buddy. I like Devin. He's a good guy. Solid. I mean, I like him. Good, solid guy. But I'm telling y'all, if he doesn't turn out to be a Luke Kuechly, Bobby Wagner, CJ Mosley, Patrick Willis, Roquan Smith type linebacker, it's a wasted pick. I have high expectations for Devin White. Meanwhile, Devin Bush looked like he should have been the pick. You don't take a linebacker that high unless he's a game changer. And right now, it's still early. It's still early. But, man, he better turn out to be one of the top 10 linebackers. Because if he don't, it was a wasted pick. When you had pass rushers sitting out there. But we'll see. Jameis Winston had a QBR of 6.4 and a passer rating of 46. Meanwhile, Cal Allen had a QBR of 52, which is not good, and a passer rating of 104. You're right, Savage Man. He got to be a top linebacker ASAP. Like, if not this year, next year, he got to be on one. Just saying, folks. I like Devin. I'm not knocking him, but man, he better be one of those guys. Derek Brooks, Ray Lewis, Patrick Willis, Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly, Roquan Smith, Darius Leonard from the Colts. Anthony Barr, Kyle Vanderish, Jalen Smith. You gotta be one of those. If not, we passed up on Ed Oliver, Josh Allen, Brian Burns. Yikes. It's not good, folks. Oh yeah, I keep telling folks. I mean, I know we always like to jump on the players, but you've noticed on my channel, I always bring up the front office, Jason Light in the scouting department. I always bring them up because I want people to understand that part of the problem is the front office, starting with Jason Light and these owners. These owners are horrible, and the GM is horrible. I told y'all, I'm not a big fan of the GM. I don't like him. Yes, he's made some good picks, but he's made some questionable, some horrible picks. Overdrafted some guys. I mean, Ali Marpet, the good part of Jameis, because it's two sides of him. Mike Evans. I mean, Kevin Bray, OJ Howard, they got talent. But man, he missed on a lot of picks, especially in the second, third round. I'll never get over that Roberto Guayo and Noah Spence picks. Oh my gosh. Roberto Guayo and Noah Spence. Second round picks. Do you know how bad those two picks hurt the team? Do you realize 2 second round picks are no longer on the team? Do you know how important the second round is? He missed on both of them. Noah Spence and Roberto Guayo. That is grounds to be fired. MJ Stewart? What? Carlton Davis? What? Over Greedy Williams? I mean, not Greedy Williams, but Dante Jackson? What? Oh my gosh. Mika Fitzpatrick? Oh my gosh. I don't know, folks. Well, special teams still trash outside of Matt Gay. Bradley Pinion will probably get cut and with Rashad Perriman. But the game plan was there to beat the Panthers, man. It didn't execute. The cornerbacks are too soft. They still didn't show enough to be worthwhile. I mean, Carlton Davis was out there and didn't make any difference. Still gave up third down catches. It's always third down. When I watch this game and the key moments, the cornerbacks just don't come up with the plays to stop the passing game. Oh yeah, Kent. Yeah, Kent. Special teams coach Armstrong needs to be fired ASAP. He should no longer be the special teams coach. Period. He's horrible. 3 false starts. Punt trash. Like what the hell? Like he's still and Bruce has not called out his buddy Keith Armstrong. Well, let's see how this defense look when JPP comes back. Would it make a huge difference? Probably not. The secondary is still bad. Period. Random Gerald McCoy had 2.5 sacks. Like, granted, it was against the backups, but Earl Walford, come on, man. Gerald McCoy, like you get all hyped up for getting sacks on a backup right guard. I believe if Alex Kappa was playing, Gerald McCoy wouldn't have made no sacks, period. Alex Kappa would have manhandled him one-on-one, but he's all hyped up because he got 2.5 sacks. What we do? You beat Earl Walford. Backup guard. He's nothing, period. Ali Marpet, then he slipped up. I seen that. I'm telling you, it was bad all around, period. Like the game plan was there. We just missed. We don't do good. We don't do well against aggressive front sevens. Have y'all noticed that? I know he was like, We don't do good against aggressive front sevens. But I got a feeling, folks, after this game, there going to be some changes made during the bye week, like starting like this week and even next week. Don't be surprised Bruce Arians makes some moves. I'm telling y'all, period. Keep saying period. But expect to see some moves made. I think Bruce knows what type of team he got after 6 games. And he got to make some moves. He can't go into the Tennessee game with certain guys in certain positions and getting too many snaps. Like Bubba Wilson, nah, I'm good, man. Like Vernon Hargreaves, please, for the love of God, move him to slot or just bench him. You bench MJ Stewart, you put Sean Murphy Button in there, and the Sean Murphy, it's okay. Wasn't so bad. He didn't do really bad. He okay. I like him. But enough of I didn't no more MJ Stewart, thank God. And Vernon Hargreaves is next. Oh yeah, the trading deadline, October 29th. 2 weeks from now, folks. We gotta make a move. I got a feeling we're gonna make some moves. There's no way we're gonna win 8-9 games with this current constructed roster and this current constructed secondary. Even with JPP coming back, looking at this game, we don't win more than 5 or 6 games. We'll be lucky to win 6. Now, if we make a trade and get some secondary help, 2 guys. I believe we need 2 guys. To me, this trade deadline is going to mean a lot because we can get some picks for the future and we can get some players because we got tradable assets. One of the tight ends got to go. Vernon Hargreaves, is he tradable? Sure, he is. But this current constructed team, looking at this game, these last 2 games, we will be lucky to win 6 games. And I said 10-6 that we're going to go. We already got 4 losses. So my prediction, I said 11-5, 10-6. We 2-4. So my prediction is going to be pretty much trash. So I got a backup plan. Backup plan is 7-9, 8-8. And that might not look so good. But 5-11, 4-12, 5-11 until we get secondary help. I don't give a damn about the pass rush. Secondary, man. Gotta get some guys in secondary. We need veterans back there. Patrick Peterson sitting right there. Jalen Ramsey still sitting there. We got tradable assets. O.J. Howard and if we trade Rashard Perriman, get a compensatory pick, a comp pick, O.J. Howard, trade him to New England, get a pick for him, 2nd round pick, and give them a 4th or something like that, Vernon Hargreaves, trade him for like a 4th rounder, 3rd round, I don't know. Got some picks out there that we can get. Make a trade, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got something out there. We're not going to. I hope Ryan Tannehill don't shred us. I hope Ryan Tannehill don't shred us. He will be the starter. Ryan Tannehill will be the starter. There's no way. You bench Marcus Mariota and you're going to go back to him? Nah, that won't be a good move. Anyway, with that being said, that is my recap of the Bucs debacle or Jameis